Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm George, and today on the bench I'm continuing with the Hacker Hunter RP38, and we'll have a quick look back at the last video and bring you back to the bench on this one. So here we are back at the bench, and we're ready to... Oh! No! 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 Oh! We're still at the bench, and yes, the radio has exploded. As you see, it has turned into a pile of scrap. No, not a pile of scrap. It has turned into a pile of broken bits. This is actually the bottom and the frame. This is one of the side pieces. It's actually that side, which goes on there. And the speaker, which could go over there. The grill, which could go there. Handle, bit of sticky, gunky, crappy looking cloth that went behind the grill so you didn't see the speaker, and I'll say it looks absolutely abysmal. It's horrible. There's something horrible and brown and sticky on there, and I don't even want to go there. The handle that we knew about, the dial cord, the other side, the radio itself, dial plate and front panel, and as you see it's pretty grot. The reason I had to take this piece off the main casing was to get the rather bent and damaged grill section off. To get this off, I had to take this off. Now, when I took this off, the sides fell off. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be trying to straighten this as much as possible to take as many dents out as possible. And I'm also going to be cleaning this up. I might even give this another coat of black so that none of this white shows through. I'm going to be sanding these sides down, stripping this old finish off the teak and polishing this up. So that's that bit. That's the amplifier board that we did previously. I'm going to put that over there. And this is the main RF board. Now, what I did say we were going to do, as you saw in the first clip, was we were going to fit this dial cord back on here. But what I have done is I have got the cord diagram. So we've got a needle, we've got a thingy and a doobry and a what's it. So direction for laying cord is that way. We start with the spring, which goes to here. Right, just stop. Just stop. This is not how this video is meant to be. What can I say? I was starting to do a dial cord, and the original one, it broke. So then I got another load of footage, and I got another bit of dial cord, another piece, and it's too thick. So now I gave up. No, I didn't. I didn't give up at all. What I've done is I've got thin dial cord, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this thick stuff off, and we're going to follow the manufacturer's instructions, and we're going to make a dial cord. Now hopefully I can get this right and it will all work and everything will be hunky-dory and we won't have any problems. What I have here is the original manufacturer's instructions from the manual. Now, it says here, first of all, 1/8 of an inch diameter jig pins, and you're meant to have 13 and 15/16 of an inch between the centres. Let's get our dial cord and let's measure. Now we've got a spring, and that is, it says 15/16 from the end, so that would be about there because that's in 30 seconds. So there's the spring, and it says you run the cable, the dial cord cable, what am I calling it, from there round 1/8 of an inch bit to 13 15/16, which is here, and then back down. I'm just holding that on the 13 15/16 down to the spring. Now I'm also going to be just leaving a little bit over the end so that I can put a knot in the correct place, and I'm going to get my scalpel and do a clean cut and put the rest of the dial cord back in its packet. In the meantime, I have ordered another roll of thinner dial cord. This is not like valve radios where you can just, you know, put any old string on, eh? So let's start with the spring. Put that through there. Quickly tie the half hitch. And that should just pull down quite nicely. I'm just going to give it a little tug with the pliers, like so, and that's on there tight now. Now, it says in the instructions here, after preparing cord and spring, locate the spring temporarily with adhesive tape in the position shown. So it tells us where to put it and how to mount it. Let's see if we can get it to sit. And it's not behaving. So I'm going to put that there, get a bit of adhesive tape, like, if I can even get it off the roll straight. Like that. Put it on the spring. And then we'll measure from the end of the bar, it says. I should have chosen a shorter ruler. From the end of the bar, 15/16. Just trying to see the best way of doing this so you can still see it. Right, that's about there, that's about there. So that's the end of the bar. We've got to put the spring. Don't stick the dial pointer. Put the spring so that the loop is there. So that's that there. Then you put it around the pulley. You put it around that pulley, over to here, there, over that pulley, round here. Then you put the 4 turns on the bottom. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and they should see. This was the original problem I had. The 4 turns did not sit on the pulley. Then it exits the top, comes round this one, and should reach the spring. Have I mismeasured? 13. Yes, I have. Yes, I measured 2 inches short. What a dick. Let's do it again, shall we? 14 inches. Double the 14 inches. Now, as you see, this is what I would normally do rather than measuring according to the instructions. Put that through. that. Let's put the spring in position. Round, round, round. Wind anti-clockwise. 1, 2. Just pushing it down so that it fits. 3. And there's the 4th. And it should be the 4th. It goes down there like that. Like that, like that, up through the slot, out of there, round there, down there, like that, down to the spring, where we just put the half hitch in it. Right, let's see how that behaves. Right, so that's there. That should pick up there. And stop there. Yeah. Let's rotate it a few times. So at this point, the needle should be the furthest this way. So let's get the piece of wood and stick that on the string, hopefully in the correct position. I'm going to use the blunt end of the scalpel and just push this down into the block of wood, and then I'm going to get the pointer and I'm just going to push that into the block of wood as well, and hopefully everything will line up and it will stay in position and it will work. Let's try it with the front cover on. So that has to go that way a bit because it's too far that way. So let's just slide that along.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Looking at the wrong end. Okay, so it's a little bit far there. And it stops dead on there. I think we have. I think we've cracked it. I think that's going to be where it is. So, what have we got? Half an hour of footage. Half an hour to do this. It's like crazy, man. Crazy, man. At this point, I am going to just tighten up the knots. There, I am going to cut through the extra. Let's do the same with the other piece. Cut the extra off. So just to hold that on there, I'm going to get a little blob of super glue. Just glue the pointer into place, and there we go. That is the dial cord. So if you like this video, let me know in the comments. If you think you can do a better job, you're welcome to. Hey, make a YouTube video. Go on, this platform needs proper creators. We don't need people just doing pranks and jokes and falling over and 10 best screen actresses. Make a video, join in, have fun. If not, leave a comment down below, tell me what you think of what I've done and if I've done it well or badly, or do I look like a complete idiot? No, don't I? Yeah, go on, let me know if I look like a complete idiot. Click the like, click the subscribe, you'll get the notifications of when I release the next part, which should be testing and alignment, and by that time I should have the case back together again, and you can see what that will look like once we do that. I'm not going to try and drag this out into a million parts because it just seems pointless. It's a transistor radio, it's not rebuilding the Ark Royal. There we go. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.